So we'll throw those in our new constructor, and then pull everything out of the other one. Motor. That's okay. I have too much stuff. I need to get that fridge built. Turn that off, and you can cancel stuff. You have to turn off the constructor before you can cancel build. So make more than one trip here. Alright. Else doesn't look like it at first glance. There we go. Okay. So now we can keep building what we were building. We needed a fridge. So that needs a control device and 3 pipes. Then we need a food processor, which we'll see what it needs after this builds, because it's going to use a lot of stuff. I see it's faster and everything. Turn this off. Not that I did turn it off. Okay. We'll break it down once I get the replacer built. For now, I need to get my food stuff settled. I'm gonna have to eat one of my rations. Alright, we need a food processor, so 2 computers. Which need 2 control devices, 4 metal components. That's fine. 4 cables. Cables are fine. 4 electronics. 2 computers. Then we need 2 more control devices. 3 more electronics. Let's make more metal components and a cable. And 2 more pipes. Gotta keep in the wrong one. That'll let us build a food processor. Go ahead and put the fridge down. Oh, I felt water. Just set it there. Set it here. Set it there. Boom. Okay. Get our food in there before it spoils. Okay, my bullets in there. I don't think those spoil. And the sprouts don't spoil either. Then, once it finishes... Oh, I missed something. Metal components. Whoop, that was the wrong thing. There you go. And I can also throw stuff in the food processor like a storage, but it doesn't refrigerate. So let's grab some fuel out of there. Fill this up. And put the rest of the fuel back. Alright. Yeah, it's getting pretty dark, so you see I got the, because I put the work light down, it's still not too dark here. It's like creepy at night. Pick up my flashlight, all these creatures everywhere. There's some crazy creatures on the other planets too. This one's not so bad, though there are some aggro ones at night. So you've got to be careful. What are you doing? Alright, we got a food processor. Boom. Alright, let's get the rest of the stuff in there. Water, the sprouts don't need to be in there. And we can grab the meat. And we can... And we can make... I end up making sausage because it lasts the longest. It still gives 100 food, which isn't even close to the emergency rations, which get 500 food and no perish time. So you can eventually make emergency rations, but look at all those ingredients. There's some energy pills in there too. Alright, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Alright. And I can make a coffee. Whoop. Oh well, it's not going to make 10 of them, so whatever. Alright, let's let those build. Alright, we need... What do we need? I don't know, what's our next step? We need to build the base out. So we're going to need lots and lots of interior blocks, which take metal plates and cables. So let's make sure we have plenty of metal plates and cables. Metal plates, so 1 makes 10, so 10 makes 100, and 1 makes 2. Alright, once those are up, we'll start making more interior blocks, and we'll build our base out, and then we can go... And then we can build a vehicle, and if, hopefully we have enough to build the vehicle. And then we will use the vehicle to go find more resources. Oh, shoot. Terrible noise. We'll use the vehicle to find more resources, which we will use to make more stuff. Bigger base. Let's see how we can do this. And we'll also use it to salvage the towers and stuff around. Like we'll really just explore the planet. And I think once I make a small vessel, even it can go into space. I just can't take much with me. Which we need to make sure we have enough fuel. So this thing keeps making oxygen. Alright, you need to make me a gun. We'll do that in a bit. We'll make the gun, we'll make the remove and repair. Actually, I'll probably want that sooner rather than later. That. Some metal pieces. That's reactor core. Around, taking stock, waiting for stuff to build. Oh, let's get back up there. So you can really just build out as far as you want, just like Minecraft. So something I found was cool that I was worried about at first is when you build a vehicle, the same blocks, these whole blocks, are a lot smaller on the vehicle. So it's pretty nice, though it still takes the same amount of resources to make it. Alright, we got food. So we'll keep one down here and we'll put the rest in the fridge. Nice. So we can make medicine in there too, but I've got some med kits. I don't think you heal naturally without a med station at least. Alright, keep doing your thing. So there's like an advanced constructor, and you can eventually make a space station up in orbit. More cocoa beans. I think things do regrow. It takes like half an hour in game. Fiber's good. You need fiber for making dirt that you can grow plants in, because eventually you're gonna, especially if you go into space, you're gonna want to be able to grow all your own food. Alien plasma. Copper leaves are everywhere, but they spoil kind of quickly, so kind of something you don't grab until you need a lot of. Coffee. That's for stamina. It's not something I go through a lot, but or at least not to the point where I need it to recover immediately. Ah, remove and repair. And a new gun. I don't have any ammo for it yet. Magnesium powder. Let's stick with the handgun for now. Metal pieces. Come on. Weird. Stop that. Okay. Yeah, it says metal pieces. Where's that one at? Metal plates. Metal components. Metal pieces. Alright. So I'm gonna have to find more magnesium before I can make too much more ammo. Alright, also we need to make building blocks. Boom, interior, give me a bunch. Use holes for the, well, yeah, we'll use the hole blocks for the walls. You see how it has 15 armor and 20 hit points, and these have 20 armor and 25 hit points. It's not a huge difference, but these cost 2 metal plates, these cost a metal plate and a cable. Get this ammo built. Emergency oxygen, so it doesn't really fill up much, but it'll stop you from suffocating right away. Let's look at what we need for a small vessel. Don't need a docking pad. That's for if you're docking them to a capital vessel so that you can take it with you and it doesn't rattle around. So we need a generator, a special generator, a fuel tank, an O2 tank, cockpit. So the O2 tank is so you can refill your O2. Oh, I'm out of points. So you can't even take off without an RCS, so I need to be level 5 of the hover vehicle. Passenger seat, hover engine. So it has its own RCS, so I need to gain another level first, but I guess I could build the hover vehicle first, or we can explore and just go straight to the small vehicle. First, let's build up the base a little bit. Build it out. We won't really build much of a wall yet. I have 125 rounds now. That is not as much as it sounds. Go through this stuff pretty damn quick. Zoom in. And you got a little light on the front of it. Hustle, hustle. Let's start building with that. Helmet on because I'm inevitably going to fall in the water.